Hello guys, welcome back to Pompydumb channel again, and today we're going to continue doing the light sketching again. I honestly wanted to finish it off camera, but due to my workload, it's kinda kept me busy, so today we're going to do more of the light sketching. So I hope you don't mind. And um, let me refresh again. Okay, it's working. So we are going to continue light sketching again for today because I couldn't finish it off camera. So please bear with me before we are going into more of a coloring of the miniature. So in summary, so yesterday I did a first and second lighting I mean like lighting level for our stern. Okay, it's now focus. And yeah, we are going to do more of a second, third, and fourth. So basically, the our strongest light is from her weapons and from her weapons, which are her left hand and right hand. On her left hand is a light lightning cast from her, hand, and the secondary light of the strong lighting is from her right arm, which is the sword. It is not as strong as the her left arm do, but it's still strong. But the influence of the area of the light is much more smaller than her left arm. And then I did a second the lighting of lower level of lighting for like to show another source of light, which is the sunlight, or we call it natural light. Maybe I think I have to tone it down because I mean I didn't want the sunlight to overpower the intention of the light I did before. And the third and the fourth is mostly likely to be like on her back and kind of like a natural reflecting. So let's get going. Okay. So I'm going to mix our grayscale so that we can begin. Let's see the consistency. Okay, that's great. I have to tone like the previous one down. so that it doesn't overpower the rest of the armor. If it doesn't work, I'll add more of the of white so that it doesn't look too dull. Oops, I forgot to open the reference so that I can see a clearer picture of her anatomy. So NMM is important that you have to manage like the values of light, or else the weight of light will be, too much, and it will lose like the scenario or the um character of what you're trying to portray. So it is best to, I know like in real life, lighting will like, tends to reach, if it's strong enough, the lighting will reach like um all of the place, and that will make like the values of light to like into the same length, which is not fascinating, right? But if you can manage like the like I did, I never consider myself to be like, good artist, but to say as the artist, like this is how I want to tell the story, because I want people to focus on to at her weapons. So that would be like the highlight of the miniature, which everything else would be dropped, so that the parts where I want to tell the story would stand out. But like you have to imagine the that light has a distance when they're like, kind of reaching places. Imagine like if you have like a lamp standing at the middle of your room, and when you stand in front of the lamp, the lighting will like, shade at you like very strong. But if you stay afar from the lamp, then the influence of the lighting would be like, less and less. So that's the idea of telling, the power of light. I mean, lighting. Oh, I just think of a word, or the sentence. I think like what I want to say is, if you cannot value like the lighting of the scenario, then people will lose focus to, to see what you're trying to convey, as it as like everything is bright and dark, like it's too extreme all over the place, and the miniature would look overwhelmed. So to make the miniature stand out, you by creating a story for each of them, you can like either decrease the value of the other parts to make the part that you want to tell the most stand out. Oh, hello, good roast dinner. Lot of chaos. So what shall I call you? Good roast, maybe? So the miniature I'm painting right now is called Ephrael Stern from this box from the Game Workshop Warhammer 40,000K. 40,000, not 40,000K. I don't even know what I was saying. Sorry. Oh, you have such a long name. Yeah, I am like doing is light sketching for her so that I can get the idea of what I want the direction of the painting I want her to be. And this is the result so far. I hope the camera just captured all the process. Blade guard champion from the custody. Um, let me search up. Like, is it board game or like the showcase grade? Oh, so I think is it from like 40K? Oh, I see. Oh, so you mean this one, right? The custodians. That's okay. Oh, I see. Are you doing like NMM or TMM? Oh, so like you did a little like diorama for the custodians? But I think that's gonna be like, you know, fire. Cause I like when people decorating the base like the way to tell the story. But I think like the magnetizing part is kind of like, pain in the ass for me. Cause I don't know, I think I just don't know like the technique much enough so that I can do it like clean and perfect. But yeah, I think I just need like time to learn to do that like for long. Yeah, I did that too. I used drill and then I dug a hole around like the hole to make it like bigger. But I think like I need to make it neater. I mean, I'm kind. I think like what I did was like messy. But yeah, like I said, I think I need time to learn to make it neater, neater. No, I'm so sorry. I don't really play like a tabletop games because I'm more like an artist, but I like to study lores about, various things, including like 40K world. But I have seen people play the tabletop games that looks cool, but I am like I am like like I said, I haven't played, but in the future maybe I'll just try to play with, some game with my pals. Hi Arnie, how are ya? Are you like nearly going to bed? Cause I believe it's around midnight at your time, right? Um, I'm going to give you the techniques about the lighting. In Let's talk about some sense of the light, the nature of the light. So, as you can see here, um, I just did like the volumes of grayscale. So um, there is a focus point of the miniature, which is her left hand and her right hand. But her right hand is kind of like having a small influence of the strong light. So um, the influence of the light around the sword are kind of like pretty small, but still got like some of the strong tone of the light. And as you can see, um, here is quite sharp, right? Because the nature of light, the closer you are to the light source, the sharper the edges will be. While the further the object from the light source, the blurry the shadow and the lighting would be. So when we talk about the sensing of light, you can, use this kind of nature to manage your lighting on the miniature too. Also, why aren't you sleeping yet, Ronnie? Cause it's kind of late in Belgium. Um, my favorite faction is the orcs, the sister, which is her, but it's not especially her, but let's say I like sister for like the whole picture, but I haven't studied lore about them that much, but their aesthetics and like the colors theme is kind of like my jam. But let's say the orcs are like the most beloved by me because I was introduced into 40k world. Wow, you're so right. So let's say like I was introduced into 40k world through the Warhammer games series. Since like the first series of like the Warhammer games where we play as Titans, right? And we fought against the Chaos and the Orcs. But especially I didn't like was into the Orcs since the first sight. But the unit that made me like the Orcs is the wait, how can I forgot my favorite voice? It is a wait, I forgot about the name. It was on my head. It was in my head, but then I forgot. What? Um, Let me search up. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Or I just remembered before searching it is these storm boys that I like because they're like look so silly and stupid when they have no idea of flying in into the target without realizing that they have no return. So it's kind of like a one-way ticket. And I think like this kind of sense is so silly and they lived with much of a beliefs and like the muscle system. So it's I think it's the fraction is kind of entertaining. All these lamenters are cool too. I mean, I have my client has ordered me to, paint the salamander, but they are like actually in the date watch. I'll show you the picture. This is the one I just did for my client. Oh my gosh, it's too bright. Um, this is the front wheel. Oh, do you like the shoulder pads I did with the free-handed fire? I actually now providing the tutorial for the next upload. So if you're like finding the ideas of how to make like your salamanders, you can follow my recipe if I upload it in the future. Yeah, sure, Ronnie. You can send me through the email. Do you still have my email? No, don't say that. Everyone has like their own, talent. It doesn't matter how beautiful like the miniature is going to be if you're not liking your arts. So that's the most, important thing to consider about your miniature. Ronnie, you can type my channel name and it's follow with at gmail.com. So that's the address. Oh, I see. So you are like most likely to do like the base color, the mostly green. Oh, nice of you using like various of the types of colors. Is the warpstone is like the technical paint? I don't remember, but I think I have the warpstone. Oh my gosh, I think I dried the colors out and threw it out. So I don't think I have like the warpstone anymore. The layer? Wait, is it? Oh, I still have it. Is it the color, right? The warpstone glow. My camera kind of sucks. It won't like focus unless I have to, use my hand to let the camera knows the distance of the object I want to focus. Okay, Ronnie, I'll check it out later after the stream because I need to, capture the process of the painting. Thank you for sending me pictures. Nice. That's the heart of, doing miniatures. If you don't like your arts, then you need to love your art even more. Oh, by the way, adding like the third value of the light of the grayscale so that um the parts where the light could reach but so little or like is a reflective lighting effects of the parts. So it is more kind of like natural, right? Than like the whole scenario to be the same weight of light. Why are you like going for tournaments or do you have any like appointment with your friends? Nice, you're like collecting 6,000 points. I haven't got like mine yet, but that's impressive. Oh, you own like vehicles? I haven't painted like vehicles before. Is it hard to paint? Oh, I see. That's fair. I don't even think like I got 20s of the unit, but yeah, I think that's the maximum I get. I haven't counted yet, but I think I got like 20s of the unit. And here we are. This is by far how I did my miniature with the grayscale. So I think the next live would be like the coloring parts. I think I'll start with her armor, and I have to um do like this is okay. Let me summarize what we are going to do next. The next live would be how I did her armor, and this lighting I did is not the finalized version of the whole picture I am doing. So because I have to reconsider about above from like the lighting, I need to reconsider about the material of each parts. And her, like I said, the next live would be her armor, which is going to be like the black metal. So this is going to be a lot of work to do for the next live. Yeah, I kind of agree on your point, Ronnie. It's sometimes, some parts are fun, but there is some part I don't like to paint also. I think you get how the feel it is. So, this is going to be the end of our live today, because this is like a small episode of what I have to commit with the to finish the light sketching for today, because today actually is supposed to be like the coloring parts, but I couldn't finish the sketching of the camera, so I'm so sorry for the mistake. Um, let's say we'll see each other again next time, and today we are going to end live now. So thank you for staying and talk to me and share some of your interests and idea. So see ya. Don't forget to stay creative. Bye guys. Have a good day. Or if you're going to bed, I hope you have a good night. Bye guys. Goodbye.